So there's a friend we have, an artist friend, who is visually challenged since birth, I believe. He's a little older to me, I'm guessing, so not very young for sure. Now, he gets around town very easily using various different modes of transport, public transport included. And every time I talk to him about, how he does this, it just seems like he doesn't bother about the challenges because he knows that he can get around no matter where he has to go. But we were at a concert where he'd, um, you know, gladly agreed to accompany us. And after the performance, it was a little late in the evening, which was, a little concerning for us because he got to get back home using some public mode of transport. So I asked him if, he'd be okay or if he wanted one of us to drop him home. And what he said was so amazing that it's just made me think a lot about how we deal with our trivial challenges often. So he said that night or day are pretty much the same for me. So the time doesn't matter. I can get around just fine. And I thought about it. And it just stood up as something that all of us can do with so many of our challenges. Every time we have a challenge, we are made to think about ways of overcoming that particular challenge. And we're kind of often disappointed or disillusioned because it means a little extra effort, sometimes a lot more effort. But think about how lucky we are that oftentimes a lot of these challenges are just temporary for us. Like I've had injuries. I've recently had one, and it makes it harder to do certain things for a while. But I know that I'm very likely to get back to my full capability with that particular part. Uh, and yet, those few days or few weeks sometimes just put us off, and we get irritable. We start um, thinking about everything as a task that we are struggling with. And then there are people like this friend of ours who are dealing with such significant challenges every single day, every single night. I must mention that. And yet, they just do it with a smile on their faces because they know there is no other option if they want to, get by. And this conversation, this little conversation, that one sentence has made me rethink everything about how I approach my own challenges. If it makes you think a little bit, let me know and share this with someone who can use it. Thank you for listening in. I'll see you in the next one.